Hi, guys. Hi, Susan, John. Good morning. Good morning, all of you. So today I have to work with my daughter's computer, which I started YouTubing with. So it's a very well-tried equipment. I still would like to know if you see me see me well and hear me well. So please give me a feedback in the chat if the picture is clear enough and the sound is good enough for you this morning. Okay. So thank you. Thank you, Susan. Big help. Hi, Betsy. Oh, good. I'm glad. So the practice is going to be simple today. Simple is good. Simple is very good. So I wait maybe one more minute to let people join, and then we start. So I guess I just start. I feel like starting this morning. Okay, let's start. Okay. Hi, Betsy. Okay. I agree with you, Betsy. Life is too complicated now. So I introduce myself and we talk a little. My name is Andrea. Good morning. This is Sun and Moon Yoga Studios YouTube channel. Welcome. Today's practice is going to be a simple calming practice. So reflecting to what Betsy said, I'm coming from a culture or from a family that I believed that the more complicated things are, the better. They mean more, they weigh more, whatever more, everything is more. And only lately, I start to realize that simple is more calming. And right now, for me, it's a little bit better. But I do not want to put this good or bad front of anything, because I truly believe that wherever you are is different from where I am at this moment. So it might be the very opposite opinion, what you have, and that would be very valuable as well. So obviously I always think, what should I offer in these YouTube little snacks? And it just kept coming back to me, simple. And so Yoga Fest, we had a Yoga Fest, which was fantastic. I love it. And actually, if you feel like you would like to check out some of the teachers, you still can buy, the classes, and it's good for a month at least. So, and I took classes from teachers whom I have seen before or whom I've never met before. And the more simple the practice was, the better it suited me. So I would like to invite you for that, okay, this morning. So let's get started and practice, okay? Simple calming practice. So today we will need or could use 2 blocks and a belt, all right? Any belt, anything that you can put around your foot. Hi, Judy. Thank you. I'm glad to be here too. So let's practice. I go to my mat, you grab your props, and volume is good, and the picture is good. Everything is good this morning. So sitting there on a block or nothing, please come to a comfortable seated posture. Any comfortable seated posture. So I would assume that by now we have arrived to our seat and wiggled ourselves into this comfort that the sit bones are grounded, the sternum is slightly lifted, and please close your eyes. So being here, it's quite difficult most of the time. We just have way too much on our minds. And our body is just, once we slow down, once we simply sit, our physical body is expressing everything that had happened to it in the last moment, day, week, decade, or decades. So it's a lot of information. Just sit with it for a second. I know it's probably, maybe it is uncomfortable. Just welcome to be uncomfortable. If you need to open your eyes because that makes more sense to you, please do that. Whatever helps. And then please open your eyes and place your hands together in front of your heart. And let's rub the palms into each other until the heat gets fantastic, nice, very, 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 very warm. And once you have that inhale, hold the breath in for a moment, and as you exhale, you release that. And again. Now it's quicker. Inhale. Hold the breath at the end of the inhale. Exhale, still shake it out. And then keep shaking, 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 shaking. Maybe just one hand at a time, maybe two hands and arms at a time. And then, again, one more time, we are going to keep the hands together, then cover the eyes with the palms after this heating. So create the heat. And then cup your hands and slowly place the hands over your eyes and breathe. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the lips. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the lips. Then release your hands down underneath your eyes to the cheekbones and gently tap on them. You are welcome to inhale through the nose, exhale through your lips. Still. I would encourage you to make an audible sound. Then tap your fingers gently down underneath your collarbones and tap on that part. Then keep tapping around your breast down to your rib cage. Make a slight fist and gently rub on the side of the rib cage. Then shake your hands out. Shake. Then take your middle fingers and put them to the top of the armpits in the front side. Then draw them together towards each other, and where it ends up being, put the index and middle fingers there, and first just gentle tapping, then tap in a figure 8 up and down. Then rest your fingers on your sternum. For me, it's the sternum, and very gently circle and massage that spot. Very gently. Relax the shoulders. Breathe comfortably. I hope that my tummy is not going to be too loud today. I only drank so much water. Not really eaten this morning anything yet. So let's release that. Place the hands down onto your lap. Then stretch your legs out to the front. Move your toes. Then move your feet. Circle your feet. It's just a reminder, guys, that that's simple and you can do it anytime during the day. And then cross your legs again. Okay, let's find a comfortable crossing. I don't know. Maybe this one. Reach the arms over the head. Interlace your fingers and turn the palms up. Relax the shoulder blades into your body. Bring the floating ribs in to soften anything front of your guts. And then extend your arms up. Release the shoulders down. Gently extend. And then a little bit exaggerate and extend even more, lifting the shoulders up. Then release the shoulders down and keep the distance between the hips and the ribs. Keep extending, keep reaching, relaxing the face, and breathe. And from here, keep that length in your spine as you turn to the right. By the way, we are probably not going to do anything today that you have not practiced a million times already. But maybe there are some brand new people to yoga. Welcome. Welcome if you are brand new to yoga. So the request in this practice today is, how can I make it even more simple, even more relaxed? You know, when there is this exhale, it's like, that is the tone of the practice today. Then let's reach the arms slowly over the head again. Create that space between the hips and the ribs, and then twist to the left. Hips are facing the front. The ribs, the floating ribs, and the ribs are just relaxed. And then imagine that very spot where you put your fingers and massage your heart. That spot is just starts to spiral up and shine. And back to neutral. All right. Let's release the block if you have one underneath you. And please join me in an all four posture for just a few moments. So coming to facing the front of your mat. Okay. Please extend your right leg back, tuck your toes under, and it's a very simple stretch through the calves first, that's all. Then back to center and left leg. And back to center. And then let's place the toes together, gently open your knees, just guide your hips over your heels, extend your arms out to the front as you lower the forehead down, rest. Breathe. And feel your palms press the base of your index fingers to the floor and all other fingers. And inhale, come up to all four. Press your hands down. Press, elongate your arms, elongate your spine. Tuck your toes under. Engage your inner thighs. And then push slowly, gently back to your doggy. Push your hands away from you as you extend through one knee. And relax the head. And extend through the other knee. Very slowly, mindfully. Feeling good. Remember, feeling good. And then lift both heels. Look forward and walk your feet to your hands. Okay. So this is the place where you might need your blocks because your legs feel that it's a little bit much of
Tension, stretching the back of the legs. So release the torso there, lift your sit bones, keep your knees bent for right now, just right now. And push the weight back into your heels. Okay? Back to the heels. So it feels like the balls of the feet almost lift up, so we are not going there. We actually are going to press underneath the big toes, that part firmly into the floor. And then we see if we can extend the knees, blocks or shin. Let's inhale, extend your knees, extend your spine, and then fold over your legs. Then slide your hands up on your legs and come all the way up to standing. Push the weight back towards your heels. Slightly bend your knees and feel that calming sensation of grounding. Grounding there. Lift your toes up. Look down to your feet. Bring the weight back to your heels and press the balls of the feet down underneath the big toes especially. And then you want to take the mat apart from underneath the soles of the feet and rest your toes back to the floor. Pull the kneecaps up, tailbone moves down, heart opens up and shines. Place the hands in front of you and look at your thumbs. Relax your forehead, your jaw. Tailbone moves down, legs are strong. And then reach your hands up, reach your face, and little teeny tiny back bend. Then bring your hands down. Follow the hands with the gaze as you roll down to forward, fold, and place your hands to the ground. Then look up and lengthen and move back down. Bend your knees and send your left leg far back. Place your foot down, place your knee down using blanket if you need. Underneath the knee, place the foot down and staying here. You can use blocks. Okay? So sending the left leg back, keeping the right knee over the right foot and tapping into how it feels. Make it as simple as possible. Looking forward with the whole entire torso. And press not just the front heel, but the underneath the big toe, that part, that big pillow part. Press it down. Relax your toes, lift your heart. Then reach back slowly. So pressing the fingertips down, reaching the hip back, and guide your knee back next to the other. Place the hands down to the floor, press them into the ground. Extend your legs back one at a time. Hips are squared, come to your plank. Zip up the space between your inner thighs. Press your hands down. Relax your face and stay with simple the sensation of what we are doing. It's a plank. That's all what we are doing. And much more, you know that. Place your knees down. Shift your elbows over your wrist. Pull the navel in. It might be a little bit too much for people, so you adjust. But if you can come along with me, then lower the chest and the chin down while the elbows stay close to you and your little butt sticks up towards the ceiling. From here, slide forward. Place the thighs down. Place the pubic bones down. Press your feet to the floor. Engage your legs. Then lift your heart. Breathe into the sensation. Shoulder blades come together. Then press your hands down, tuck your toes under, engage your inner thighs. Push all the way back to down dog. Find your doggy. Keep the line of energy. Free to flow because you are keeping yourself aligned. And I'm not going to finish the sentence here because aligned to either physical alignment or even better, aligned to your own soul and purpose. Then look forward, lift your heels, and this time step your left foot forward between the hands. Lower the right knee down, lower the right foot there. Send the right knee as far back as you can handle, keeping the hips square, and we come here up. So as we are waking up, that very spot in the middle of our chest, we also are waking up right in the back. Okay, T1 and T2, the vertebra I'm talking about. That very part, tap into that very part, the thoracic spine, the first two vertebrae of the thoracic spine. And just very simply imagine that you are opening, releasing, broadening. Then tuck your toes under, lift your knee up, bend your back knee to step forward. And as you fold forward to your Uttanasana, let the back of the knees, I heard it from a workshop, from the festival, smile. I love this idea. Smile the back of the knees. Then bend your knees, bring the feet together if you can. Pull the navel in, bring your hands to your heart and come up to chair pose, Utkatasana. Then reach your arms up, let the tailbone move down, the middle fingers move up. Keep the weight back in your heels and stand up to Tadasana. Toes lower down to the floor and hands come back to the heart. Then turn towards the center of your mat. Feet are approximately 4 feet apart. First parallel. And, grab your blocks and place them behind your feet. You might need them for Trikonasana. So feel the pressure into your heels and the balls of the feet. Then reach your arms out to the side and feel that the shoulder blades are softly but lively coming towards each other to support the heart. Turn your legs to the right, so the right leg and the left leg as well. Okay, press the left. I'm not doing mirror, yes? I don't know what I said before. So the back leg, I'm going to say the front leg, front hand. And then hinge, pivot, floating ribs stay gentle. And then we come into our Trikonasana. Okay, I'm showing a few samples of Trikonasanas. Anything that you feel like. I'm going to practice with a block today. Reaching the arm up or not. Moving the head around until you find just the right spot, keeping the shoulder blades active. Breathe into the sensation. And then press the feet one more time in as we come up. And turn the legs to the other side. Engage the legs. Pivot, hinge in your hip. Move down. And here you go. You arrive to your version. By the way, this is a very valid version, okay? So just find a version that suits you today. Feel the feet grounded. And then let's reach all the way back up. Come back to parallel for a second. Place your hands on your hips and reach to a forward fold. Reach your arms up behind you, interlace your fingers, and extend your arms up. Relax your neck. Breathe. Then bring your hands down to your hips. Look up and move back to the first side. But this time, let the feet be a little bit more wider apart and bend your front knee. Reach your arms out to the side, hinge in your hip, and move your hand down to the floor or to the block. Press your front knee, front leg into your arm and reach the other arm next to your ear, okay? Or keep it on your hip. Keep rotating the arm and reaching, extending, breathing into the pose. Then come back up. We simply move the legs, feet to the other side. Engage the legs, bend your knee, and then pivot, reach. Place your hand down and reach the other arm up next to your ear. Tailbone moves down, heart lifts. The back of the neck is nice and spacious. The breath is simply present. Then come all the way back. Bring the feet together, lower your hands down next to your body, and bring your feet back to Tadasana. So you have a belt. Please move to the front of your mat again. Reach your arms over your head. Fold forward, pull the navel in, relax the head down at the end. Bend your knees, lower your hips down and sit down to the floor. Grab your belt, put it next to you. Press your feet down and lower slowly down to the ground. Slow roll. When we finish, we bring the feet comfortably close to the sit bones. Feel that the shoulder blades are touching down the ground. Feeling spacious in the hips and legs are hip width apart, parallel. Press your hands softly into the ground. Relax your jaw. Press the feet down, balls of the feet, and come up to your bridge. You will stop at one point. Keep pressing the heels and the balls of the feet down, okay? Please lift one shoulder up. And without moving the shoulder up towards the ears or down towards the hips, wherever it is, in that spot, we rotate the shoulders underneath. Then we do the same thing with the other side. And then we created ease in the back of the neck, in the jaw, in the face, pressing the feet to the floor, pressing the heels down. Breathing. Relax the back of your head. Press the heels down. Then release the shoulders back to the sides and lower your spine back to the floor. Once we arrive, we are going to extend the legs out on the ground to rest them for a moment. While with our hands, we open the belt and bending the right knee, taking the belt around the right foot, just above the heel. Shoulder blades stay on the ground. First, let's bend the left knee and place the left foot down. Square your hips. Everything is in between those two lines. Shoulder blades are on the ground. And please hold the belt wherever your knee is straight. Okay, so it can be down here even. Don't worry about it. Please just extend your knee. Extend through the heel. Wherever your knee is, it's fine. So this is first stage. You can stay here. Or you can extend your left leg out on the ground and see how your throat, jaw, and shoulders react to that. Feeling good. So if you love to do that and you want to stay longer here, please pause the video and just stay longer, okay? Or just ignore me and stay here. So, but if you want to come along with me, bend your left knee, release the belt, lower the leg down, then bring the right foot next to the left. Switch sides, the belt goes around the left leg, hips squared, stretching through the heel, shoulders relaxed on the ground. And we are just hanging out here. Simple. Simple. Extend your left knee and maybe extend your right leg out on the ground. Keeping the hips squared, and as we change or deepen any asana, we want to check in how much we tense up. No tensing up. Just creating that ease. Simple. And it goes without saying, just let your breath flow. Let it be there. A little smile on the lips would indicate that you are grateful for this moment, which I believe I am. I definitely not believe, I am grateful. So then bend your knee, follow me, lower the leg down, and bend it next to it. Gently let the knees come together and let the hands rest. One hand rests on that spiritual heart and the other hand rests around your navel. And I would like to keep it up to you where your hand falls. Over navel, a little bit above. If it doesn't bother you, close your eyes. Relax the shoulders. Guide your awareness to your right hand. Feel it, sense it, notice it. Acknowledge everything that is happening around the right hand. Keep the forehead and the eyes relaxed. Then shift your awareness and bring it to the left hand. Breathing into the left hand. Noticing what is happening around the left hand. Staying with that. Whatever happens, it's okay. The weight of the palms help us to come there. Then bring the knees apart, extend your legs out to the front and place one hand behind your neck, actually to the base of your skull, and the other hand to your forehead. Resting. Base of the skull and the forehead. Then release your hands down. Bend your knees, roll to one side, and come up to a seat. Sitting comfortably on the sit bones, lifting the heart. Place your hands together in front of your heart and ever so gently press your thumbs into that area that you massaged. Bow the head forward. We express our gratitude towards the practice of yoga that includes the tools that help us to find our soul. We thank our teachers and loved ones, ancestors, for their lessons, for their guidance. And once we turn the news on, there are so many devastating news from all over the world. Wherever you feel that your heart is the heaviest when you think about those beings, send them the metta prayer. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be free of suffering. May I see the truth. May I speak the truth. May I feel it. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. Keep practicing, keep breathing, and keep creating simple practices. Everything simple in your life. All the best, guys. Goodbye.